Wait a minute!
Oh, Joy here. Rachel and I would like to welcome you to You're All Right, Get Up, a podcast full of laughter, personal stories, encouragement, and often a show about living life. As a disclaimer, our podcast does not offer professional therapy or treat illness. We are motivational, supporting podcasts, sharing our life experiences, stories, and laughter.
Hi, and we encourage you to check out our website, allrightgetup.com, for a chance to win prizes and to shop online. We would like to encourage the listeners to interact with us. So each week we're going to ask a random question, and we'd love for you to participate by entering your responses by clicking the answer button on our website. And this week's question is, which Disney princess would make the best spy?
Oh my gosh, man. That's a good one, right?
It
I
is.
mean, that can bring up a lot of answers.
Exactly. It also makes you question what princess, like the definition, because like Mulan isn't a princess technically.
Exactly.
But that's who my answer would be.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, it's all about diversity. Come on.
That's right.
Right. Let's lay it out there. There are a lot of opportunities for all these ladies, let me tell you. All right, so you guys go out. Please go out, interact there. Click the answer button and give us your answers. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll do this each time, so be kind of fun just to see what the answers are, what people think, and then we'll gently talk about them when we get back together.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Joy, if you ever remember or you can recall a time that, and it sounds a little harsh, but I'm not really sure how to best describe it, but a time when you may have disappointed one of your parents.
Oh, of course.
I mean, not like the kind of disappointment like I'm packing you up and we're just going to drop you off somewhere disappointment.
Right. Okay.
Not that disappointment.
Gotcha.
So
point taken.
Nothing to that degree, but
Yeah.
I just remember I was probably about 7 or 8, and I went to a daycare, and the daycare was going to do a field day, which I love the field days. And we were going to go to a local place that had Caverns. And my mother, I remember that morning, she, was like, here is some money to buy a souvenir. And I was so excited. And she's like, yep, it's yours. You can buy whatever you want.
Nice.
And I was just so excited because, I felt like an adult.
Right.
Because, you're there with kids, so you would be going by yourself to the register to purchase whatever you decided. And I was so excited. And I kind of remember still as an adult going to see the Caverns. And, you're on a trip with your friends, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I remember there was a little boy that I was in love with and crushing
Aww.
on. Yeah. I started young. Started very
awesome.
young. I had a great time, but I really remember the part of going to the store, and it wasn't like Disney World or anything like that to that degree, but I do still remember going to that store that was kind of set up like a log cabin, and going through there and carefully selecting my items. And I don't even know how much she probably gave me, but making sure that you had the money to purchase it.
Right.
And being so excited when I decided that I was going to get these 2 items. And I can still, even as an adult today, I can still, and I'll be honest with you, I'm below average height of a female. I can still remember getting on my tiptoes to place my items on the counter carefully, that I carefully selected. I mean, took a lot of thought.
Oh, yeah.
If you're getting what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And then, I could still, again, remember my mom driving home, and I'm in the back seat, and she's talking to me, and she's looking up in the rearview mirror at me, and I'm looking back at her, and I can just remember seeing her disappointment in her eyes, and then she verbalized it somewhat when she said, "What on earth possess you to buy these things?" And me just happy as a lark is like, I don't know. I just wanted them, you know. You said I could buy anything you wanted.
Aren't they cool, Mom?
And she's like, you know, that's true. I did tell you could buy anything you wanted. But, I mean,
Yeah.
you went to these caverns. You didn't buy anything related to the history. You know, historical events have happened at these caverns.
Arrowheads.
Nope, no
come on.
arrowheads. I didn't even do that thing where they put the water and you mine for things.
Exactly.
Nope, didn't spend my money on that. Or things describing the caverns. I don't remember exactly the stalagmite and whatever the other one is. Nope. I just remember buying a whoopee cushion. And I'm dating myself because it's that pink kind that you blow up.
Excellent, yeah.
And then you know, in theory, somebody sits on it and deflates it, and it sounds like human flatulence. And I'm just back there just blowing that thing up, you know, and just deflating it over and over. And my mom's just like, why? Why would you buy that? And then I'm like, because it's funny, you know? And her look, Joy, I could still like, what the heck?
Right.
But I'll be honest, I think the item that I purchased that really sent her over the edge, and I don't know what possessed me to this day to buy it. And I can remember it was brown and it had like a pink ring at the top. It was a cigar made out of gum. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because it was gum and it looked different. I feel like that was probably the case. And I think on the other end, I guess the pink part was supposed to be like a cigar label at the top.
Yeah, right.
And then at the end, it was red. You know? And I just remember sitting back there, and of course we didn't have seatbelts, and it was a car that had the armrest that folded down, and I was sitting on top of that, smoking my cigar at age 7 or 8. And I know people, they're going to hear our accent are going to call us hillbillies. It was not a real cigar. It was made out of gum.
Oh, gosh.
My mother did not encourage smoking at age 7 or 8.
Yeah.
But just, like I said, just, you know, pretending like I'm smoking and deflating that whoopee cushion over and over, and her just shaking her head.
Like, what have you done?
What? What
Who
child
are
is
you?
this? Because she was very prim and proper.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what she encouraged. Not really, like, strongly, but I think that's what she wanted.
Right.
Because, you know, she was always like, a lady doesn't do that. So I feel like she definitely had the philosophy of hide your crazy and start acting like a lady, like that song. And it was a disappointing car ride for her.
Oh.
I was having a great time still smoking. And I will add that on the trip back from the caverns to the daycare, I was a huge hit. Huge hit.
I bet.
And the little boy that I liked, he loved the whoopee cushion.
You won him over.
I was like, we're getting married. We were so getting married.
Right, exactly.
Because he's like, yep, my woman just bought a whoopee cushion.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
So, yeah, she handled it well. She just kept shaking her head and
Way to go, Mom.
Yeah. What a little trooper.
Moms are great.
They are.
I remember the cigarettes, too. Get the candy cigarettes and all that stuff. I mean, they had so many things like that, you know. I think they still sell those things. I'm pretty sure I've seen those, like some of the general stores where they sell candy like that.
I have not seen those.
Yeah.
I thought they could only be purchased on the black market.
Maybe so. You know, I'm a little outdated here, so it may be.
I have never seen them any local stores. I did recently discover that, you know, we had I guess they were white and they had like made out of chalk or something. You know, they had like the tip painted red.
Oh, yeah.
I remember those, but somebody also, I recently discovered on Instagram that they had cigarettes actually smoked back then too. I don't know how they work, but I felt let down because my cigar nor my cigarettes ever actually had any smoke to them.
Well, how about that? Yeah, I didn't know that.
And, you know, I guess I got the smoking out of my system young because I never smoked as an adult.
See,
So-
that helped you right there.
Right. I want to
like-
just let everybody in my family know that smoking
Mhm.
so young at age 7 and 8 deterred me from smoking later in life. It all works out.
Oh man.
I'm not
Uh,
encouraging anybody to start smoking at that age, but it
Right.
did work out for me.
It worked out for you. That's what
Yes,
matters.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Our moms, I tell you, what can we say? I mean, they're just angels on earth, right?
They
That's
are.
what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yep. So after the story that we shared with you all today, we want to just try to help you remember that often in life, many of us feel like we've disappointed someone, or we might feel like a disappointment to those that love us the most. But the reality of it is that people who do love you, they're not going to be disappointed in you that way. We often let each other down and we make mistakes, but it's important to remember that no matter what, the people who truly love you are going to love you, and you're never a disappointment. If you feel like you've reached rock bottom, the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline has caring people available 24/7. And they can be reached by dialing or texting 988.
Stay healthy, stay connected, and remember, you matter. Till next time, friends.